This is the affirmation I always start my day with. It almost puts me in a meditative state. Actually, it does put me in a meditative state. Whenever I do these over and over and over again, it puts me in a stillness that makes me become the highest version of myself.
Yeah, you see it right there. Place where I come to work out. I never used a stair climber for about 2 days now, but that's my personal type of training for what's coming up when I'm going to participate in the Scene Tower Run, WWF, etc., etc. So just going about the routine right now, prepared for the outside run. We never go outside run for a little bit because me, I don't do cold weather. But as long as my hands are exposed and we don't get the frostbite, we're good. So today's going to be a beautiful day in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's supposed to be a possible high of 20 degrees, which is all crisp, all bliss. But first, we're going to do this right here, sir. And you're going to see the other aspects of what I do when personally training, you know? So this one was a lot easier now. I can feel my knees, them like just adapted to it more, strength on it. And this is really good preparation for my eventual big test of climbing or walking up the stairs of the CN Tower.
I've been working out for the longest time. This is going back to my youngin' days. And in working out, it's like my natural niche. Like how Picasso does his paintings. This is my true muse. And it comes to a point now when I exercise, when I work out, it's automatic meditation. So going about doing all this right here is just a prerequisite of what I'm going to be doing a lot more of. I've been working on my body, been listening to my body, which is the most important thing. Back in the day, I did not listen to it. If it was sore, I would push through the soreness. Now I'm listening to it. If I feel there's any discomfort, I will back away from that for a moment till that discomfort passes on. And from doing that, I notice with myself that I've become a lot more stronger. For me, it's not about bulking up, because the most bulk people a lot of times can't even do 30 push-ups. And know that if you're more into the calisthenics, you're building more strength. And how your body looks is of little importance when it comes to wanting to bulk up. Because someone could be extremely lean and be stronger than the most bulk person there is. So in that retrospect, that's why I'm doing everything to build up my strength. And how the body looks is really insignificant in that aspect. As long as my body is nice and strong, nice and fit, and nice and flexible. Something that a lot of people don't focus on when it comes to exercising also is the flexibility. Because without flexibility, everything's become stiff. You become like the Tin Man when you're walking. And I see a lot of that out in the streets when I'm walking. I see a lot of that in the gyms while I'm working out. And a lot of them are also what I call top heavy, where they're extremely bulk up top, but at the bottom part, it's almost like it's two pipe cleaners or two little small straws, two on top of a tennis ball, if you could do that analogy or visualization. So with me, with these exercises right here, I'm trying to optimize, which I am doing, optimizing myself to the best ability for me to further on my adventures on this realm here. So with this focus and meditation, you become the ultimate hybrid of every situation that you're going into, whether tough, soft, big, small, thick, soft. You're prepared for every situation you're in, and you can handle it the way how you can handle any situation that's simple.
Here, sir, at the passage of Lakeshore. So what I usually do, I will run from a place called Humber Bridge, going all the way to a place called Ontario Place. I don't know how many clicks that is, how many kilometers, but that's usually my running passage. So when it comes to that, check it out. Make this up. So I'm coming up. And ooh. So if you look over here, this is true springtime. Because you look, you can see the water going this way, going this way. Now over there is a little bit of a pond, so now I go back this way. But this is really nice right now because it's gonna get warmer. Like I said before, it's going to get around 20 plus degrees. So I saw another pond over there, so we're gonna go around this way. So this is the start right here. So Humber Bridge in a place called Southern Etobicoke or South Etobicoke. So now I'm gonna run from here, so all the way up to Ontario Place. Now warmed up, ready for the juxtaposition of where may I go head, and everybody with us. You'll see me at the summit soon as I start running, and all you people them will be sharing it with me up here. So. Now the trick to when you're doing something like this is to keep a pace. Keep a nice running pace and just stick it with it. Almost like you're in a walking state.
Well, this is one of my favorite pastimes. I really missed running. Due to circumstances with relationships with my ex-wife, passed away at the time. To better the relationship, I chose not to run. But a gift and a curse that she passed away, which I like. But in the gift, it gave me a chance to do running again. Put my mind in a nice state of relaxation.
what I like about jogging, risking. Put yourself in a whole type of meditation. And when you're going about running, you don't need no music. Notice that people that need some type of stimulant to either run or to work out, etc., they fear of being one with themselves. Because when people say, oh, I just find it boring if I don't listen to music, or find it boring if I'm running without music, subconsciously they don't want to know what's inside of them. They don't want to conquer the emotional demons that's inside. Because when you're running, when you're working out, no music whatsoever, you actually won't with yourself. You're self-motivating yourself. You're bringing yourself to a type of state that in the future you can conquer at any time. Right now, we're coming upon Quarter Point, and there's a lot of other runners running about this. Again, the trick is you keep at a pace that you can run to. You can run forever. A lot of people go over with their marked paces, and that's why they get tired quickly and end up walking. Even if you're at the bridge of basically walking, if you can keep up that pace without stopping, you can continue going on and on and on and on and on.
I'm a person that sees the beauty in everything and whatever I'm doing. There's actually a Japanese term that's for that, which I forget at the moment. But in doing that, you come to a relaxed state, a state where you're not pushed, a state where you're not forced to do anything. When you see the beauty of everything that's in your path, that's out in your path, that's in front of you, that's behind you, you don't have that anger, you don't have that resentment, you don't have the way how people would think of other people, even when making fun of them or talking about them behind other people's back. When you see the beauty in all things on the earth, on the planet, in nature, the bricks, concrete jungle, there's a relaxed state that you go through, that you go into, because you know that everything is ultimately connected.
so far. I feel good. Very peachy. Keeping up with the pace. Not going too fast, not going too slow. Now we're coming up upon my favorite part of the ride. Just me personally. It's going down steps, but it just feels jungle-ish. You know, feels like an epic adventure. I love being close to water. Even right now I can smell the condensation. It gives me that extra boost, that extra energy. And actually in real life, I'm saying real life, the way how the earth responds. When you're in nature, in water, it gives you a natural energy boost.
I just love the water. Just the smell of it when it's a large lake like this right here. I haven't been to the tropics in such a long time, so I don't even know the smell of how the ocean smells. But I would imagine it's a nice smell for people that love the water when they're going up in there and they just know that they have that energy from the earth.
So I mentioned that I'm going for that CN Tower stair climb. Also, I'm thinking about going for the 10K Toronto Marathon, which happens on May 23rd. I haven't paid the money to put it yet, but thinking about it. All those things. The energy exchange, very high vibration. Another thing about stuff, I feel like I'll go for that too. But the good thing about that, even if you don't officially apply, you can always just run with the other people then and just see where your mark is. So literally it is, you can run for free, it's just that you won't get no prizes or anything like that. More bragging rights.
2024 was the worst time of my time on this realm. After my wife passed away in July, it just seemed like I was outside of my body, controlling it from the outside. 2025 was the first time where I actually got to enjoy summertime. I told myself I would enjoy it to the best of my ability. And from 100%, I maximized it to about 93. 2026, I'm gonna try and maximize that to 100%. Just to
almost there. Coming in these tunnels running. Boardwalk. The revamping Ontario Place. Fuck off. But I love how this tunnel looks.
Maximizing everything in 2026 summer-wise, just enjoy most of the summer. Just going out of my comfort zone and learning new things. As a person that's into spirituality, and a lot of the foods, I don't eat the conventional foods. Mostly eat raw fruits, vegetables, nuts and seeds, with the occasional cooked vegetables. So what I'm representing here and want to give off is that as a spiritual person, you can still make the most fun of the environment which is around you. and you can still see the beauty in things that other people don't see beauty in. Just being one with yourself.
So this right here, sir, is Ontario Place. I got to the so-called halfway point. As you can see, the CN Tower, Lake Ontario, the refurbishing, all that. Concrete jungle for the Babylon. So we're halfway. Time to head back.
Always take advantage of the present moment. Know that in every situation that we're in, we're blessed to be in that situation. There are a lot of people that are in cubicles right now, whether it's in the hospital or somewhere else where they can't go outside at all. Outside to them is in their imagination. When we're experiencing that, smelling the green, being actually outside, smelling the air. Always be and live in the present. Know that any problem that you have, know that there's people in a situation that has it a lot worse. Even as I speak right now, there's wars going on South Africa, Eastern Hemisphere. And we all know what's going on elsewhere with North America too. Me personally, I appreciate every moment, every day. I've been in what they call the dark night of the soul. And during that time, I had an option of dwelling in it and possibly being in dis-ease, causing disease, and maybe end up transitioning easy. But say that when you do those type of things, that's when the poison appears. Even when you don't have the best situation, always treat it as a good gift, because every lesson is a blessing. And every lesson gives you an ounce of learning, whether it's learning in a bad situation or learning in a good situation. Just take it all in. And when it comes to like being out, I told you this before, I'm gonna do cold weather, but I do appreciate cold weather because I know I like a few people that could be in the cold weather, because other people them are in places where it's dangerous, where they may be unalived. So always appreciate the moment that you are in. Don't worry about the future. Don't dwell upon the past. Focus on the present, because the present is a gift.
steps in the same pace, so all good, all good.
A lot of people lack focus. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You're going to the 10-hour energy exchange. Go into your car to drive there. You get to work. Then you start thinking, how in the world did I get here? That right there is lack of focus. Lack of being in the moment. You're actually in automatic, which is bad. When you're in this matrix, the social media's out there, that's when they have control of you. Of you watching doom news, focusing on wars that are going on, things that are not necessarily in relation. Unfortunately, whoever the higher uppers be, I just say they're putting people in a position where they not one with themselves. Their mind is clouded.
I tell you, we need to get a new type of camera soon. Because the battery life on this, it don't last long at all. But besides that, here's another spot where I love to run, to end after running. The boardwalk on Sunnyside Beach, again Toronto's Lakeshore. And if you look all the way down, so you can see the bridge where we started from. So we're almost at the end point. As I'm running past people, how a good 80%, maybe even more, have headphones on. 2026, distraction is the new norm. Close bedrooms, we're getting close. We're almost there now. There it is. Few more steps. There you go. Humber Bridge to Lake Ontario Place. Or Ontario Place, right back to Humber Bridge again. Now that's a thrill upon itself, and to be honest with you, with the pace I was running at, I'm not tired. Right now it's all about the stretching, but I'm happy that we made it past this obstacle.